Chicago. It should surprise no one that the underdogs ruled on the opening weekend of the 2017 NFL season, with Kansas City, Baltimore, Jacksonville and Detroit winning their openers outright, two of the three biggest dogs, Chicago and Cleveland, covering the point spread, and the third, the New York Jets, came away with a push. It is the phenomenon that in recent years has caused the NFL to become as much an acronym for not for long as it is for National Football League. Due to the NFL's hard salary cap, which makes it impossible for any one team to stock the most talent, free agency and the NFL college draft, instant turnarounds have become commonplace in the NFL. In 13 of the past 14 seasons, at least one NFL team has gone from last place in its division to first the following season. A losing record a season ago has become a very poor predictor of what a team will do the following season. So are the Jaguars, Bears, Browns and Jets, who all finished last in 2016, now the front-runners to be this year's worst of first surprises. Maybe and maybe not. But just for fun, let's talk about the teams that surprised us the most on the opening weekend of play and try and figure out which one could be the biggest shocker of this season. Of the 7 teams I've mentioned so far, only the Chiefs, Jaguars and Browns really stunned me by how well they played in their openers. The one other big surprise to me was the Dallas Cowboys, who, even though they were the NFC's number 1 seed last year at 133, suffered so many losses to their defense that I expected them to really struggle early this season. I know the Giants were without Odell Beckham Jr., but still, for the Cowboys to hold the Giants to just 3 points was an outcome I couldn't imagine. I don't know how defensive coordinator Rod Marinelli and his troops do it, but if the Cowboys' defense can play that consistently well this season, they will be a Super Bowl contender, which I didn't see coming. But that's not all that's surprising to most. What was stunning was the Browns staying within a field goal of the Steelers. Still, Browns fans, I wouldn't get used to it. Pittsburgh's Le'Veon Bell sat out the whole preseason. Martavis Bryant is still trying to play his way back into shape, and the Steelers are notoriously inconsistent on the road. The Chiefs probably pulled off the biggest upset of the week, but let's not forget they're the reigning number 2 seed in the AFC, a solid playoff contender and capable of beating anyone when Andy Reid gets extra time to prepare. If you're worried about the Patriots, don't be. It's a very safe bet Bill Belichick will turn their upset loss into a positive. The team that I think sent the loudest opening weekend message has to be the Jacksonville Jaguars, as in the first place Jaguars, now a game ahead of all 3 of their division mates in Houston, Indianapolis and Tennessee. The Jaguars have been loaded with young talent for several years now and are coming off another great offseason in which they added All-Pro defensive end Calais Campbell, cornerback A.J. Bowie and All-American running back Leonard Fournette. They also had 2-time Super Bowl winning coach Tom Coughlin take over the football operations during the offseason and offensive coordinator Doug Marrone slide into the head coaching job. The Titans have plenty of young talent, too, and the Texans are loaded with star power on defense, but the AFC South is still one of the league's weaker divisions, which sets up well for the Jaguars to be this year's turnaround kings. If I had to bet on it, Jacksonville would be my pick as the best bet to keep their opening weekend momentum going throughout the season. Visit ProFootballWeekly.com view latest edition.